Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Cat Crypto here, late night video, getting it ready for you folks for the morning. Now, what I want to talk about is rewards. We've not spoken much about rewards on this channel really, to be quite frank, and it's a bit of a mind boggler because you're getting all of these coins, right? You're not just getting your LUNACLASSIC coins, you're getting USTC and all these other coins, right? So what I'm actually doing with my rewards, okay, I can't show you on here because I don't have my wallet, my personal one connected on the computer. So as you can see, if we select a coin, you're getting paid out all of these coins here, okay, not these tokens below, the coins. So from what I've been made aware of, the burn tax affects all of these coins, right? Okay, so if they affect all of these coins, and I would say 99% of people are just selling all of their rewards just to get LUNACLASSIC. Now, what I'm doing, like I said, is actually not selling these coins. I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them because they're going to be affected by the burn tax. That means these coins could possibly be worth a lot more. And I don't know a lot about all these other coins. I'm going to be doing a lot of research into them over the course of the weekend, and I'm going to be bringing you my findings. So what am I kind of trying to do? Well, I'm trying to play all angles. I'm trying to figure out how to best use my rewards and not just swapping them all out. I totally get it with the USTC and I do change mine out, but I'm going to stop. I'm just not going to swap any of my rewards. Just going to keep redelegating my LUNACLASSIC, and I'm just going to build up my other coins. Why am I doing this? Like I said, I'm preparing for all angles. This burn tax affects all of these coins, then surely the price should rise for all of these coins in the ecosystem. If the physics, the theory, and the method behind burning, it does actually do this. And this is what I keep saying to people, is it's never been proven if burning coins actually works. And I think LUNACLASSIC's going to prove this theory or disprove this theory, and no one can quite tell you what's going to happen, but what we do know is it's landing in 4 days, 7 hours, 37 minutes and 5 seconds. And I will be live for these first burns because I'm interested to see how the system handles it. Are they going to go for individual burns each time, or is it going to be all sent to a pool where then it's burnt every day? Or so yeah, a couple of people asked me why don't the small burns show up and on LUNCPenguins, and this is for the sheer fact we had people abusing the memos and just absolutely flooding with horrible, awful messages. So we had to put a 1,000 LUNC cap on the burns for them to show up. It's that simple. So as you can see, MEXC have sent a burn again. MEXC are going to be burning for a little while, and then obviously they're going to be burning on withdrawals and deposits like all these other exchanges. And there's quite an uproar about this, quite a big uproar that we're only getting it on withdrawals and deposits, and a lot of people saying we would have got it anyway regardless. But what you've got to sit and think to yourself is baby steps, okay? Tiny little baby steps is going to get us to where we need to be, and there's no point trying to run as fast as we can to try and get to the finish line, because it doesn't work like that. We need to go slow, we need to go steady, we need to think about every single move that we make. And this is something that I've been doing since the very beginning, and becoming a validator for myself it's become like, at first it was sort of like, this is a good idea, but now I see it as, it's vital that this Happy Catty Crypto validator goes up, because there's such a bad split of the voting power right now. And as most of you know, there's a bit of an uproar about the, it being so centralized between a few validators. And I hope to at least change that and get a good distribution, out for our validator, meaning that the vote power, as you folks know me and I know you, and you trust me and I trust you, that the voting power would only ever be used for the greater good. And I feel that it is imperative that we, share as much as we can, get it out there as much as we can about this upcoming node, because getting the community's heart, soul into one kind of place, and then we can help, share the love. We can help educate other people to, split their delegations, not just go with one node, actually split them out between a lot of nodes. And we could have done what Lunatic's token have done. We could have teamed up with quite a few validators. Actually, we were offered it from multiple validators, but I just saw it as kind of selling out just to get a node earlier. And I thought, you know what, it's not, unless we could buy the node outright, we wasn't interested. Unless we could get the keys to the car and the logbook, we wasn't interested. And the 2 nodes that were available, they wanted absolutely crazy money just to not even have the logbook, but just have the keys to the node and them actually take like a 10% cut. It was just ridiculous. So I'm glad we've waited. I'm glad we didn't rush into it. And I'm glad that, in 40 days, so it's going to be 39 days and 42 minutes. So, we really are coming into the, not so much final hours of getting new validators on board, but we are getting close. And I have put it forward to the devs inside Terra Rebels and to Ed EK826 about bringing the date forward by at least 20 days just to help out with the whole volume situation. And then possibly, because a lot of people don't know these nodes. This is the issue. What I see is you don't know any of these people, right? None of them are really that vocal. None of them are intertwined with their communities as far as I know, apart from people like LUNCDAO. I think OC is quite good with their community. So is Interstellar Lounge and a few others, but they could be way more voiced. They could be guiding people way more and educating people that, spreading your delegations out across multiple validators is the best thing you could do to provide security to the blockchain. And I'm going to keep pushing on this whole, spreading your delegations out. But what I do hope most, and as not so much as like bad as it sounds, but I really hope we get, a really high voting power, because that's what it's all about. And at least then we know that the community themselves will be able to have their voices heard, their concerns heard, and it'll put me in a position also where Terra Rebels marketing can't actually shun me anymore. Well, they can, but for what? As to what end? It still baffles me now as to what end they did all of this for, because I wouldn't toe the line. If that's what it comes down to, then it comes down to that. But I hope it's not because I wouldn't toe the line, and I hope it's just because they hate me for something specific. But for me, it seems like because I wouldn't toe the line, be a good boy, report what I was told to report, post what I was told to post, So who knows? But it's very interesting to see them going around doing AMAs with so many different people. And you guys know how I feel about Wall Street Bets, and all of you folks know how Wall Street Bets rolls. And this is how a lot of these validators roll. They're just money men. Validators, influencers. They're just money men. And to be quite fair, quite a lot of validators are just money men. It's totally normal. Everybody's in this game for profit, but that's not what I'm here for. Okay, if I was here to make profit, I would just be clickbaiting it every day, coming up with absolute insane theories as to how we're all going to be rich. And, but I'm not here for that. I'm just here to help people. I don't care about the view count. As long as I, have got enough to see me buy, see my bills, pay for my food, pay for Happy's food, then what's the issue? I'm always going to be here for you folks. And I've dedicated everything of my whole life into this movement. I can't even, like I say to people, not even a broken back stopped me. The second I woke up from my operation and I was able to record a video in the morning, that was the first thing I did. And I've always still been here throughout all my medications, all the different kind of things I have to attend. I'm still here, never going anywhere. I'm never going to lose steam. And we've got a really interesting person coming on for a podcast soon. Like I said, you're really going to enjoy it. You're going to hear things from more of a technical developer's standpoint, but not from a TR developer, from one of my own developers that really does understand the system. It's just really good. So keep an eye out for that one. Have a really nice Saturday wherever you are. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me. I'm not going to DM you. Catch you in the next one.